All right, the Raiders, Raider fans, my new second favorite team. Love what they're doing there. We are witness to one of the most amazing turnarounds in progress in NFL history right now. And I'm talking, this might go faster than the Lions. I infamously, to some people, it'll be 5 seasons ago, picked the Lions to be in the Super Bowl within 5 years. This is the upcoming 5th year. As to whether I ended up being right or wrong, I think that the Raiders have an amazing chance to get to the Super Bowl even quicker than the 5 years. Tom Brady's the key to everything. John Spytek, familiar with him, learned in Tampa. I think Pete Carroll, that was a brilliant hire. Great, he's 74, but he doesn't act 74, 73, whichever it is, doesn't act that way. He's a live wire. He's, bring leadership, experience, respectability, credibility. And, I think there's a genuine respect there. Obviously, he knows Brady. He knows Spytek, not a new guy. Liam Cohen, it's not something that you take and put in the Raiders organization. Take Carroll there. They did. Groom your replacement. Groom the future head coach after your contract year is up, or if something should happen sooner. And just really, everything's being done incredibly well for the Raiders. And with that being said, there's a very glaring player here that a lot of people think that they're going to select, even 2 players. I don't personally think that they're going to take this person at this pick. This aligns with 1.0. It was the same guy I had for the Raiders in the 1.0 mock, and I have him again here. And so the Raiders, with the 6th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, select Mason Graham out of Michigan. He's pictured right here, 55, beast. Trenches again, offensive line, defensive line, move from there. People are going to say running back. People are going to say wide receiver. People are going to say Geno Smith doesn't have anybody to throw to except for Brock Bowers. Take this, take that, take Ashton Giante. No. And I'll get to why. Actually, I'll talk about it now. First, Mason Graham, top flight competition he played against, excelled at every time he was challenged. Michigan struggled this year, but he still set himself apart as a guy who could play on Sundays and can play at the highest level on Sundays, be a solid top 10 pick, be a difference maker, barring injury, for a long time. And so you really shore up a guy that can get to the quarterback at his position and bust up the middle, and the guys on the outside complimenting him and him complimenting them. I think this is a great thing for the Raiders. I think Brady knows that. Obviously, we all know Tom Brady was a quarterback, but Tom, I think, knows as well as anybody that you can put, Tom Brady behind center, and if there's nobody to protect, it doesn't matter what you can do. Protection is key on offense, and getting to the quarterback and shoring up the defensive line is obviously key defensively. And I think they will do well by getting him. I think they can swing back around in the 2nd round, and I'll hold off and talk about that person in a bit, where they can satisfy a glaring need at 37 is their 2nd pick. So Mason Graham, top flight guy. I think Michigan guy, the Brady connection Michigan guy, though I think that is lower down on the poll. He's a legitimate talent. There's a need there. He's a difference maker. He's an impact player at 6. He's not the flashy, right, running back, wide receiver in that context like the Lions did for so many years. And I think Brady understands and Pete Carroll too. They're very much like-minded that way. If you look at Seattle and you could say Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson, a couple of guys, but they won with a lot of guys that did all the dirty work when he was in Seattle. So Mason Graham over there to the Raiders at 6.